We exist in a society fixated on doing, on pushing forward, on forcing outcomes. But what if the conventional advice on manifestation is completely reversed? What if pursuing your goals so aggressively is precisely why they stay elusive? In quantum manifestation, this approach doesn't just falter, it pushes things away. Quantum reality isn't sequential. It doesn't react to haste. It reacts to harmony. And harmony starts when your inner condition matches the reality you claim to seek. Most folks attempt to draw in prosperity while emitting vibes of shortage. They picture romance while projecting solitude. They declare independence while radiating anxiety. That inconsistency is what the field picks up, not the declarations, not the collages, not the ceremonies. Here's the overlooked twist. Manifestation doesn't occur from requesting. It occurs from transforming. In quantum language, the field, a web of endless possibilities, isn't swayed by strain. It's influenced by harmony. So your role isn't to pursue, but to sync up, to cease hunting and begin evolving. This is where many falter. They encounter ideas like, feel as though it's complete, or match the energy of possession, but it seems phony or unattainable. That's because they miss the irony. The mode of permitting is the mode that draws. Quantum mechanics observer effect demonstrates that watching changes the result, but only when it's filled with anticipation, not neediness. When you view reality through confidence and assurance, the wave solidifies into matter. But when you view through alarm and rush, the wave stays potential, never actual. Let's stop for a moment. This isn't criticism. It's about awakening to how your vibe interacts with the cosmos. Picture adjusting a radio. If you're aiming for 98.7 FM but dialed to 88.1, no amount of longing brings the tune until you adjust first. That's quantum manifestation, not begging the cosmos to provide, but aligning to the wavelength where that life version already thrives. This is the fusion of timeless insight and contemporary science. Neville Goddard emphasized dwelling from the conclusion, adopting the emotional mark of your aimed result. Today, Joe Dispenza discusses brain-heart synchronization, sending a cohesive creation signal to the quantum field. Abraham Hicks terms it entering the vortex, that ideal emotional zone where barriers dissolve and acceptance starts. The core issue, simplicity, intimidates the self. We're conditioned to think worth arises from toil. Change demands suffering. Advancement requires grind. But in the quantum realm, it's inverted. The harder you pursue, the more you confirm its absence. The more you compel, the more you heighten opposition. That's why this content is called Quantum Manifestation is Simple, and why few grasp it. Simplicity lacks allure. It's not sellable. It's not theatrical. But it's the spark of transformation. In the coming sections, we'll delve further. How to reshape your energetic imprint, how the field echoes your inner condition, and how to truly exist as the you who doesn't hunt but magnetizes. But first, absorb this. The life you crave already thrives. Quantum theory states all outcomes coexist. Your task is to solidify into that one. Not by might, but by vibe. So halt the hunt and begin evolving. Not later, not post-finances or post-relationship. Immediately. That's when the field starts replying. If your outer world mirrors, what precisely does it echo? Most tackle manifestation with checklists. Visualize routinely, chant affirmations, jot it repeatedly. While useful, these often turn rote, shallow efforts to alter a reflection without shifting the source. Truthfully, the quantum field ignores your words. It reacts to your essence. And essence isn't show. It's not feigning plenty while fretting bills. It's not professing faith while fixating on deadlines. Essence is sync, a vibrational match between your core and the reality you aim to live. Joe Dispenza puts it, thoughts are electrical, feelings magnetic. Combined, they form an electromagnetic mark that transmits your essence to the quantum field. That field, holding all potentials, restructures based on your emission, not your wants, but your being. Break it down. Say you seek financial liberty. If you're always tense, scanning accounts and fearing disasters, your mark is deficiency, and deficiency draws more of itself. The field isn't penalizing, it's just echoing your transmission. The potent shift, don't chase a fresh tomorrow, embody it. Sense it presently. Rehearse the vibe of your aimed reality until it's innate, not deception, but recall. Because in the vast multiverse that you already is, this isn't fantasy. Neuroplasticity proves the brain rewires via mental practice. Imagine a future with its emotion, thanks, delight, calm, and your brain builds pathways as if it's occurring. Sustain it, and your body acclimates to the future pre-arrival. When the body accepts, the field acts. Neville Goddard advised, assume the wish-fulfilled's feeling, not counterfeit, but merge. Make it more vivid than now. Let your nerves adapt. Because manifestation isn't petitioning favors. It's converging with the you in that reality, pulling it here via harmony, not toil. When harmony steadies, the field reflects it as lived. A change occurs when you cease seeking omens and become the omen. When you quit scanning for alignments and start living aligned, reality flexes. Time compresses. Things sync, not fortune, but harmony. In quantum terms, observation collapses waves into reality. But charged observation, with faith and clarity, holds greater power than one marred by dread. So query, what reality do you steadily watch inside? Act as if means adopting the emotional stance of one who knows, not faking poise. It's embodying proof pre-arrival. This initiates frequency mastery. Once mastered, you don't draw reality. You're the pull that summons it. Now we see the field delivers not wants, but your essence. Next, how to solidify potential into shape. Quantum physics shows all realities in superposition. Your ideal career, perfect bond, wealth surge, not remote dreams, but current options awaiting selection. They actualize when your focus collapses the wave, but not casual focus, emotionally infused, with conviction, faith, presence, and sync, feeling your future as real imprinted into the field. You don't hunt, you anchor. Thus, the universe replies. Joe Dispenza stresses coherence, brain-heart sync. Many dwell in thought disarray and emotional discord. Their minds seek one, feelings signal void. Actions scatter from fear. The field lacks clear vibe to echo. In coherence, your signal sharpens. No mixed vibes, just unified trust, thanks, surety. The mark of one who is what they aspired. Neurobiologically, emotions trigger body chemicals. Gratitude yields dopamine, oxytocin, trust, serotonin. These alter your state, becoming your draw point. Generate without outer proof, and you reclaim creation. You're not responding to life, you're directing it. Reality shifts. Neville Goddard said assumptions solidify into truth. Persistent emotional premises reshape your world. Outer mirrors inner, not mere thought, but physics via observer effect. Entanglement, coherence, the observer effect, focus expands and morphs. You're not viewing, you're forming, thought by thought, feeling by feeling. To sustain, many touch the vibe in sessions but revert to fret, skepticism, distractions, bolstering old self, like seeding then, uprooting daily. Manifestation needs vibe steadiness, not flawlessness, but repeated returns to the you who possesses. In thought, feel, action, even minor, stride as if, inhale as if, decide as if. Each microsync builds. Each coherence choice over fear imprints anew. And thrilling part, stabilized vibe yields synchronicities, opportunities, hunches, perfect timings. Not sorcery, but field reordering around you. You'll sense collapse nearing via bone-deep certainty. Not thrill or weight, but quiet inevitability. Stop querying where, and feel it's mine. You've shifted from hope to authorship, from potential to presence. Outer shifts perception too. You need no proof. Your vibe is evidence. You've collapsed the wave. The visualized life now visualizes you. Once you dwell from the end, not toward, all alters. But truthfully, many stall, not from disbelief, but ignorance of becoming. They think into new life sans feeling, hope for shift while same habits. Field ignores hope. It seeks energetic surety. Quantum manifestation. Match the timeline you access, not construct, but select via energy alignment. Signs of aligning, cease, how obsession, validation chase, less reactive outwardly, more tuned inwardly. Abraham Hicks, you can't reach from mismatch. Manifest freedom, peace, fullness from urgency or lack. No, act, choose, feel is already there. Then mysteriously, you attract fitting thoughts, not forced, but innate to that you. Intuition hones, you notice new possibilities unfolding. Synchronicities grow stronger. Reality feels more malleable. Time warps in curious ways, as if life is rushing to align with you. Joe Dispenza explains that in high-frequency emotional states, gratitude, love, wonder, your brain and heart achieve gamma coherence. In this state, your nervous system opens to new patterns. Your energy field turns magnetic, and manifestation becomes effortless. Not because you're forcing it, but because you've become the gateway for that reality to emerge. This is why we say, stop pursuing, start drawing in. It's not about effort, it's about tuning. If you've ever had a moment where everything just flowed, opportunities appeared, connections clicked, or someone voiced your exact thoughts, you've felt the quantum field responding to your alignment. Now imagine choosing to live in that state. That's what we're building here. Let's speak to your subconscious. You might feel your manifestations are slow, blocked, or that you're missing something. But here's the truth, you're closer than you realize. The fact that you're here, receiving this, proves your field is primed to shift. You're not flawed. You're not lagging. You don't need to chase. You need to anchor the version of you who doesn't chase, the one who moves with quiet confidence and grounded presence. That version exists now. Every time you choose to embody it, you shrink the gap between now and your desire. Let this be the moment you stop striving and start recalling. Let this be when you embody the you who lives as if it's already here. Let this be the quantum moment where you shift from waiting to being. To anchor this, if this resonates, if you feel your next level aligning, comment 777 below. In numerology, 777 signals divine alignment, a vibrational marker that your path is unfolding as it should. It's not just a sign, it's a reflection of your inner reality syncing with your higher potential, confirming your manifestation is already alive in your field. Typing 777 isn't just engagement, it's activation. It's claiming your coherence, becoming a focal point for what you're ready to receive. It amplifies your frequency and ripples out to others. So, type 777 in the comments. Notice who joins you. Watch what shifts in your field afterward. This is your signal to the universe. I don't chase. I attract because I already am. The quantum field whispers to those who listen. There's nothing to wait for. Every version of your life, every timeline, every possibility exists now. You don't create it through force. You tune into it through alignment. The shift doesn't demand years or complex methods. It starts when you stop seeking external signs and embody the signal within. Neville Goddard's feeling of the wish fulfilled isn't wishful thinking. It's the science and sacred act of choosing yourself. You're not asking life to change. You're declaring, this is who I am. The field, obedient to coherence, responds, but you can't fake it. You can't claim abundance while rooted in doubt, recite affirmations from fear, or meditate on a new life while clinging to the old. The quantum field sees through surface acts. It hears the vibration beneath. That's your power source. So how do you live it? Practice coherence. Choose alignment repeatedly. Not once, not when it's easy, but as a commitment, a way of being. Speak as that version of you. Move as that version. Treat yourself and others as if you're already there. Soon it's not acting, it's living. This is the quantum secret few discuss, not because it's hidden, but because it's too simple for minds hooked on complexity, too gentle for a world craving struggle. That simplicity is your key. The less you force, the more reality molds around you. Trust this. Stop waiting for proof and become the proof. The most potent manifestations don't arrive with fanfare. They come in quiet moments, felt deeply, a shift in breath, a sudden calm, a knowing. The universe speaks softly when it delivers what you've claimed. So, what if the change you seek is waiting for you to stop waiting? What if your next timeline is observing you, awaiting the signal? I'm ready. Let's close the gap. If this stirs you, comment below with your intention, experience, or affirmation. Make this space a frequency hub. Your words anchor the quantum field. As you read others' comments, know you're not alone. You're part of a wave, a collective, where your coherence lifts us all. If this sparked something, subscribe, not just for videos, but for connection. This channel is a haven for those who know the universe listens, for those ready to embody what they're calling. You're not becoming powerful. You are powerful. You're not learning to manifest. You're recalling how reality answers you. The moment you stop chasing and start aligning, manifestation becomes effortless. That's when the magic begins.